What's good, everyone? Accent Boy here, back with another video. And if you're new to the channel, do me a quick favor, like, comment, and subscribe. It's free 99, and show your boy some love. But however, man, got a sad video in today's that we're gonna be reacting to, where you have this mom who basically lost her life defending her kid, or should I say, defending her daughter. And they're saying, according to the reports, it was saying that her daughter was getting jumped by 20 something females, and she reportedly heard, went outside, and got involved in the brawl and got stabbed by one of the young ladies and reportedly lost her life. Sad situation. But I'm gonna let the news chop it up, and then we're gonna come back and react to it.
Well, the other news of the night, we're going to begin with the most disturbing story on Staten Island, and it ends deadly. A fight breaks out with nearly 24 women outside their apartment building, and during the chaos, a mother coming out of her house to try to stop it was stabbed. She was well liked, and again, she rushed into the chaos trying to stop all this. She did not survive. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles live at the scene in the West Brighton section, trying to come up with some answers here. Darla.
Bill, one of the first things I was told when I arrived here in West Brighton this morning is that you would be hard-pressed to find anyone to say anything negative about Queen. That is how this community knew 43-year-old Janera Roundtree, who died here last night. If you take a look behind me, you can still see that there is a police presence here as the NYPD searches for what led to the fight and the person who stabbed her, because the second thing I was told is that nobody is talking.
Always walking around with a smile, always thinking about, oh, how can we get some money together to barbecue for these kids so they're not in the streets for the summer. Let's hold a barbecue every weekend.
The courtyard at West Brighton Houses is where Janera Roundtree harnessed her own personal resources and devoted countless hours on the grill. Her open-to-all barbecues made her a legend. Sadly, it would be that same safe space she created for everyone else where she would lose her own life to violence.
How did it unfold?
Argument, I don't know about work, but she was being a mom. The mom there.
Tuesday evening, just after 7:30, friends of the 43-year-old mother, who asked not to be identified, tell Eyewitness News that Roundtree rushed downstairs to help after learning one of her 4 children was in the midst of a large crowd of about 20 women engaged in a dispute. They say one NYPD patrol car had already arrived on scene when Roundtree was stabbed.
And by the time the rest of them came, she already had collapsed on the floor.
Was she stabbed while a cop was here on scene?
After the stabbing, witnesses say the entire crowd took off running.
You just sit there and you just let it happen, and you don't act. You just left her kids without a mother. You could have done more.
Roundtree was ultimately transported to Richmond University Medical Center, where she died.
This neighborhood was important to her because she wanted different for all the kids coming up, and she was trying to make a difference, and she was.
Now, Roundtree was known as a matriarch, an auntie, and a bestie here in this community. They are planning a vigil for her at some point that is going to be a private vigil with friends and family. I did speak with the family off camera. They are understandably heartbroken, devastated, lots of trauma here. Definitely want to find justice for the person who killed this 43-year-old mother of 4. If you have any information about this incident, please call Crime Stop.
All right, viewers and subscribers, you guys heard the story. Sad situation where this mom ended up losing her life over stupidness. I know many people might say it's not stupidness, but it's stupidness. And for these young girls in today's society out here still fighting over social media posts says a lot about these girls and also social media. As they always say, I don't know if many heard, but they say as time goes by, social media will be the demise of a lot of people. And you could see how it's playing out in today's society, where a lot of people are losing their life because of social media. And it's just sad. A lot of people don't know how to really be themselves without social media. And it's sad. Back in the days, we didn't have social media where people could have come together, and it's just crazy in today's society. But however, man, it's sad that this lady lost her life defending her kid. And as any parents, whether you could defend your kid or not, if there's a brawl, you're gonna jump in and try to defend your kid. I get that part. And for this girl who stabbed the young lady, she went on an interview on a podcast, not saying a podcast, like a video, um what are you saying again, a video chat with someone, and was saying that this girl wasn't being a mom because she stepped in and fighting the other girls. Of course, as I said, you're a parent and seeing your daughter getting jumped by 20 person. Of course, you're gonna be jumping in to defend your kid. Any parent in their right mind would do that. But this goes to show you, like, for these people, they don't care who it is, where, they will do anything just to gain some clout, and they will do anything to take your life. You're telling me you guys are fighting over a social media post. We don't know what that post was. Only them know what it was. But at the end of the day, you guys could simply come together, work things out, and you guys live to see another day. I mean, the mom would live to see another day. You would live another day not being in jail. And now you're gonna spend the rest of your day in jail. You know what I mean? Was it worth it when looking back at it? And it just goes to show you, like, every single day in the black community, there's always something happening. As in, we know there's a lot of good happening in the black community, but in the black community, there's so much negative stuff that's always happening. Always. And I can't even blame people when they say they don't want to be around niggas, because they're the same one that's bringing down the community. You know what I mean? And for girls out here to be fighting in the middle of the streets, like, come on, you're a female. But this goes to show you also, like, the first thing come to these people mind is always fighting. Nobody wanna talk things out no more. It's always the fighting. And for you're a girl, what the heck are you doing with a knife? You're 20. You're 20 years old, and now you're about to spend the rest of your life behind bars. You right behind bars. Now look at it. Nobody's gonna be coming to visit you. Those same friends that you had during the brawl, you think they're gonna be coming to visit you? No. You think you're gonna be getting any type of phone calls? Or if you try to call them, you think you're gonna be getting them? No. But yes, you're the one who was out there, dumbass, fighting and not saying, let me try to ash things out. Now this mom lost her life. Now this young girl have to grow up without a mom. And it's just sad. Like, people can work things out no more into today's society. And yes, it happens in other races, or should I say other communities. But in our community, it's just worse. You know what I mean? And beautiful lady, but it's just like we just need to take better approach in different in when we do certain things, man, because we understand, like, I understand, like, the temper is flaring and etc. But we just gotta do better when it comes to our actions. Like, look at it now. Yes, there was 20 some girls out there, but you was the one who pulled the knife and commit this crime. And look at it, you're going to jail. So people, just let me know what you think, like, comment, and subscribe.